we're back and we're moving from healthy relationships to healthy budgets as we talk about International Credit Union Day and the work of credit unions in Belize. We have with us, joining us via Zoom, we have Lindburgh Smith, who is the Business Development Officer with the Belize Credit Union League. We have Roy Smith, who is the President of St. Francis Xavier Credit Union. And we have Marissa Gonzalez, who's the Credit Manager of Inmaculada Credit Union. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mar. Good morning, Gavin.
All right. So we have representations in different parts of the country right now. How's the weather?
Of course.
How's the weather in your area, Mr. Roy? I see the rain behind you.
Well, it is quite gloomy. It's raining a lot since last night.
Yeah.
And I must apologize if the audio quality is not as it should be. Yeah. We are on the road, but nevertheless, we lost connection a while ago, but we have stopped somewhere that we can get good signal so that we can conduct this talking with you and express what credit unions are all for.
Well, we appreciate that. And so let's just dive right into it. The commemoration of International Credit Union International Credit Union Day is looking at the establishment of what is a movement that was different from what was being offered with commercial banking. So let's talk about the history itself. 73 years.
Yes, Mar. Credit unions indeed have came a long way. This year, every year, we normally celebrate International Credit Union Day, and it's indeed a global movement. This is the one day set aside where the entire world celebrate International Credit Union Day and try to recognize the importance of credit unions within our economies. Since today we are celebrating our 73rd anniversary and we celebrate International Credit Union Day on the third Thursday of every October of every year. And we have been doing that since 1948. And so today marks our 73rd anniversary. And indeed, credit union, this is a day where credit union try to acknowledge their members, try to highlight our accomplishments we have made over the years. We try to bring recognition to the fact of how we have improved the lives of our members over the years too as well. So this is a very significant day for us. And we at the League try to ensure that credit unions reach out to their members or try to acknowledge their members on this day have something very special. And credit unions all across Belize are doing some kind of activity to commemorate this day as well as to acknowledge their membership. We all know that credit unions did not started out of a need, and at a time where there was tremendous struggle, and hardship, and people recognize that if we can pool our resources together, we could accomplish much more, and we could build ourselves. And so the idea of people helping people born, and that was how credit union evolved. To date, globally, we have over 86,000 credit unions, and with over 375 million members. And so that's quite a very big movement. We are currently operating in 6 continents, and have presence in over 118 countries. So that's quite big. Within the Caribbean region alone, we have over at least 2 million members. Mm-hmm. And so with 297 or 91 credit unions, I think. So it shows that the movement is growing within the region, and it shows that the movement is growing globally too as well.
Okay, and Marissa, perhaps you can join in on the conversation and talk a little bit about the role of credit unions and the importance of the service that they provide in society.
Okay, good morning, everybody. The role of the credit union, it's mainly on our mission and vision. We aim to provide personalized services to our members, secure financing. We always try to reach out to the community for those who are in need, financial literacy programs. And I do believe that the theme for this year is so fitting for what the credit union always try to do for our members, building financial health for a brighter tomorrow. We always try to ensure that the livelihood of our members get better every day. And some people are not being assisted by majority of the financial institutions. And we are always here to try to get them into this banking industry and help them grow. We always try to reach to all sorts of members, meaning farmers, entrepreneurs. We are for the self-employed, for the salaried members. We always try to assist with their needs. All our products, everything that we come up with is always to try to assist them to improve their lives while being our members, yes. Yeah. And giving back to the community is what we always do during this month. Usually today, we all know that today is the International Credit Union Day, but what the credit unions normally do, we take the entire month to do community service, to do different different activities to reach out, to get our members engaged, to help them secure. It's October. We always try to get them prepared for Christmas. Mm-hmm. Christmas is a time of caring and sharing, especially during this time of the pandemic. We, the credit unions, I do believe we had a very, we have our plans. We have when we prepared our strategic plan, we said this is our way forward. With COVID coming along, we had to, the plan stayed, but we had to find different ways how to ensure that we reach out to our members, because we cannot be out there as much as we were before. But at the end of the day, we are still trying to reach out to each and every member, starting from the smallest to the youngest up to their time of death with our benefits.
Yeah. Roy, let's dive into the theme for this year, talking about building financial health. One of the greatest challenges that people are facing in this pandemic is being able to just stay afloat financially with just the economic impact. Put it into perspective how credit unions have been of assistance and how you help members to build financial health.
Well, as you all are aware, this year's themes for International Credit Union Day is building financial health for a brighter tomorrow. And I think this is absolutely appropriate in the context of the ravaging global pandemic caused by the coronavirus. I'm sorry. This virus has caused regional governments to institute varying regulatory measures, all geared towards saving lives and enhancing livelihoods and minimizing as far as possible the mortality rate due to the virus. These measures would have had a severe impact on the movement. So credit unions have moved forward in a way to assist its members to pay back their loans, because you borrow and then you have a stable job and you're paying and everything is okay, but suddenly there is a loss of economic input in your household, and then you find yourself restrained to service your loan or your debt with the credit union or any other financial institution. We have established various policies that can assist our members. For example, here in St. Francis, of where I am, we have managed to make policies that will assist the member and granting waivers. We granted 3 months complete waivers zero payments, but then we needed to start collecting some things, and then we granted waivers on principal. You only pay interest for a certain period of time. So that in itself, it's alleviated somehow the payment structure, but indeed it caused a great impact to the credit union, because then the income is not in as it was before. And you know, credit unions rely solely on interest as their main mean of income. So that being dropped and going at a very low status, we had to find a way how to get back the interest, but at the same time to assist our members so that they can pay that interest and that principal. Mm-hmm. So we instituted the forbearance measures policy, which states that members can come in and agree to pay what they can. So there's going to be new terms of payments. So at a lower rate and at a lower principal payment. For example, if you used to pay let's say $200 a month, mm-hmm. then you would tell us that probably you only can pay $100 now. Mm-hmm. So we would adjust your payment terms so that you can accommodate that $100.
What you can afford.
So that you can pay us back, assist us and pay us back. Reduce interest rates on our biggest portfolio, which is the mortgages. The mortgages are one of our largest portfolio in loan portfolio, and we have noticed that with the 10% cut on employees, they also start struggling. These employees are teachers, governmental workers, and they began to struggle to pay their loans also. So the board decided that we should implement a reduction in rate from 12% to 6% for all those who are salary assigned and have a mortgage with us. So if you will only be paying half of the interest rate, so that you can afford again to pay us back. In the agricultural section also, there was a lot of problems also with farmers and people who cultivate fruits. We also went there and tried to assist them, looking at what they can afford and looking at means and ways that if we can institute local crops, for example, growing tomatoes or something, so that in the dead season, they can grow these crops, short-term crops, and get some income and also assist them in paying us back. In other words, the credit union is trying to do things so that you can pay us back.
Yeah.
Because if not, everything is going to be in a bad state of economic. We know that the economic of the country is not stable enough at this time. People are out of jobs. They're struggling to meet ends meet. So the credit union is doing all this so that we can recover some of the monies. And I must say that I am very happy to report that this September, the financials of this September look very, very good. I was pleased to see that the advancements that we have doing are really paying fruits. We plan to sustain this as long as we can. However, we don't know what the future may be in the financial market.
Well, it's at least encouraging to hear that things might be looking up. Mm-hmm. And with that said, Lindburgh, perhaps you can talk a little bit about how the credit unions are going to be marking the 73rd anniversary and some of the activities that they're going to be doing to mark this day.
Definitely, Gavin. I will share a bit about what I know, and then perhaps Mar or Mr. Smith could also share from their end. I know credit unions across the country of Belize are currently celebrating International Credit Union Day, and some of the activities that they have planned varied from one credit union to another.
Okay.
Some of the credit unions, when you visit them today, you will be getting some kind of treat or token to acknowledge as an acknowledgement. Some of them will be having raffles. Today's, like St. Martin's will be having a virtual raffle today on their Facebook page. And that will be, I think that starts at 10. And there will be several prizes where members could win. I know HRCU will be having their book launch today, which teach you how to save.
Nice.
So I think the book is Hasito Learns to Save. So it kind of teach you St. John's celebrating their 75th anniversary. And so they're having arts competition, they're having a team competition, they have awarded scholarship recipients recently. So they have had a lot of little activities leading up to the International Credit Union Day. Also, I want to make note here that this would have been a very active time too for the Belize Credit Union League, because this would have been a time where we have our annual convention. You would have had our financial literacy quiz competition, and those things have all been postponed due to the COVID-19 and the measures put in place. So we have been dormant with our convention and our national quiz, Marian Guinea National Quiz Competition for the past 2 years, and we're hoping that maybe next year would be where we go live with that again. So, so these are some of the activities. I know LICU has quite a number of different raffles going on. If you open new accounts, if you pay your loan, if you get a new loan, different things LICU have which members can win. There are also some essay competitions and very small essay competition by some of the credit unions. So there are a number of things going on by credit unions. I want to encourage members to stop in today to visit your credit union, be a part of the activities. I also want to get members to get involved in their credit union activities, because while we acknowledge and highlight today as International Credit Union Day, some of the activities are not just for today, it's all month long. So some of the drawing date for some of these prizes will be the ending of the month, or I think the 1st of November. So for some credit unions. So touch base with your credit unions to find out how you can be a part of these activities. I think maybe Marissa can talk a little bit more from what all they're doing from their end. At Inmaculada, and also Mr. Smith maybe can share a few things.
Yeah, of course.
And Francis might be having.
Yeah.
Also.
So we're running out of time so quickly. So Marissa, let's hear what La Inmaculada has in store for International Credit Union Day and the celebration you have happening the whole month.
Okay. To go more into the raffle as to what Lindburgh has just shared, for every transaction done here at LICU for this month, you can win a fabulous prize. Also, we are doing help a friend in need. Mm-hmm. We have a form that we have shared on our Facebook page to our members here. We are reaching out to people in the community who need, and the staff will, each one of us will be donating $20. LICU will meet whatever we put together, and then we will be giving out hampers to our people in our community who need. It's about $150 worth of groceries. Mm-hmm. Also, since with the pandemic and most of our members who were affected maybe through the salary cuts, some of them lost their jobs. We recently launched a new loan product whereby we are helping them for a debt consolidation loan. This is a really, really new loan that we are reaching out to all our public officers, teachers, everyone who was affected, and they're trying to get back. So this month, this is something new that we have come up with, and we have seen that we have many of our members who received the salary cut have been reaching out to us, and it's at a very low interest rate. And in addition to what Mr. Smith said, we are trying to see how we could help. And this month, more than other months, we are trying to reach out to as much of our members to help them to restructure their loans, either assist with a debt consolidation, because we're trying to go more into what the theme for this year is. And also this month too, we have been into various trainings, reaching out to our members for financial literacy programs, again, to empower our members. And again, they usually launch the Holly Jolly loans during this month, because we are gearing them for those who want to improve their homes, who want to ensure that they have a nice lunch for Christmas, a time of caring, buying gifts. This is the month that we always launch this new program.
I like that name, Holly Jolly Loans. All right, but it's interesting when you say that you're reaching out to people, because there are some who come to you immediately and say, I can't handle my financial obligations. And there's some that are avoiding or really trying to stretch when they can go in and ask for consideration for refinancing. So I think it's great that you said that, so all members can hear. This seems to be a theme across the board for most financial institutions, especially credit unions.
Yes, and we do see it fit for this debt consolidation, because with the decrease in their salaries, most of our members are having trouble in meeting their monthly payments. And at the end of the day, why are we here? To assist them. So we are offering low interest rates, as low as 9%. And again, we'll take this time to reach out to our members too. For those we have not called us yet, please reach out to us, because we are here to assist.
All right. So the activity is happening at St. Francis Xavier?
Yes. Today, this morning, it started very early. We had a church service.
Oh.
I am just stepping a while ago. I started that service to commemorate the beginning of our International Credit Union Day. We think that giving grace is a way of granting us the blessings that we may have to assist our members. Also, after the service, we had a little gathering with the people who assisted. We serve, hot Johnny cakes with cheese and butter. I'm sorry, we cannot have some for you.
I know. Am I going to expect my package from Corozal shortly?
Yes, of course. You, above all, are very welcome here in Corozal and especially at St. Francis, whenever you may so desire.
Yes.
But then the day will continue all day long. We will be having treats to our members. Nothing extravagant. A little cupcake or something, a little token, and T-shirts commemorating the day. So all this is happening today. It's a pity that the weather is not too appealing, but we hope that if it's not completed today, we can complete it tomorrow or the day after or Monday. But we're doing all this, but at the same time adhering to all the COVID-19 protocols to protect our members and to protect our staff, so that everything is fine. We know that the virus, you can never know where you will find it, and you can never know when it will affect you. So we taking these measures and also at the same time doing these activities. The union and my credit union only is a financial institution and collects interest, but also we are a credit union that gives back in through social means to our members, so that they can feel at home and they can be proud of their credit union. So in our Facebook page also, there have been posted some questions have been posted to describe our credit union in one word. And I was so amazed to look at it that the response was very gratifying to me. And the words that people put to describe how good their credit union has been to them, it's enormous for me. And I really appreciate the members for appreciating their credit union. We are doing our best that we can, and we will continue to do that. We need to look into including all those that may have difficulty in being included. We need to generate the financial inclusion. We go to our members. If our members don't come to us, we go to them. Yeah. We have instituted.
And I think that's such a critical part of what people have learned to appreciate with credit unions as well. I hear I know people are probably going to be rushing over now for that warm Johnny cake at St. Francis. And Inmaculada has their raffles posted online, and also some of the other giveaways that you have. And Lindburgh, I know the rest of the credit unions across the country are celebrating as well. And people can access that information from the Belize Credit Union League's Facebook page, right?
Yes.
All
yes,
right.
definitely.
Having snacks too.
And having snacks too. You have what? Powder bun or Johnny cake?
I think it's donuts.
Oh,
donuts. Yes.
All right. I won't say which direction I'll be traveling today then. But thank you all for joining us and just being a great reminder for us about why credit unions play such an important role in our community, and how people have used your services for so many years, and how now hopefully to build better financial health. So thank you all, and stay safe, please, and happy International Credit Union Day.
Thank you so much, Mom. Same to you.
All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Yep. And when we are back, we're going to be talking about a new publication from the CCJ Academy of Law. So please stay tuned and we'll be right back.